nicely right now.
Kambosos looks to have his legs under him.
Boy, they both had their moments in this round. I think that Kambosos did more damage to Balla than what Balla did to him, even though Balla had him a little too early. How you going with that round?
It's a dominant round, I think, for Kambosos. He hurt him, he rocked him, he batted him along the ropes. Balla fought his way back into the round, but dominant for the most part for Ferocious George Kambosos Jr. All that cut's length, and it's actually looking pretty nasty now. It looks at least an inch, possibly longer.
Is the doctor in there taking a look? Yeah, Dr. Dave Renata is in there. Very experienced ring physician. He'll know.
Well, you'd have to say if it went to the cards, I'd struggle to see Kambosos losing.
I've seen a lot worse cuts than that. It's in a bad spot, but it's not particularly deep.
So they're using the cotton buds, dipping them in adrenaline to staunch the flow.
And packing it. Look at this replay.
There was that left hand early, but then Kambosos just stung into life.
Here we go to round number 8. The bad cut, again, the right eye of Kambosos, but it's not indicative of the scoring of the fight.
It's also, if you've just joined us, it was from an accidental headbutt. So we will go to the scorecards if it stopped.
That is, if it stopped because of the cut, Mike. We'll make that clear. If it stopped because of the cut, it goes in the scorecards. If it stopped for any other reason, the cut doesn't matter, and it's a technical knockout. But if it has to be stopped because of the cut, then it goes to the scorecards, and it's a technical decision.
You've got to wonder sort of tactically what you're doing there as well, because Balla, I don't think, will want it stopped on cut. So do you target the eye or do you not?
Well, you know, Balla doesn't know if he's behind in this fight because
I think he was pushed down.
Yeah, right on top of it. I thought there was a right uppercut, but Denrex, I'm not second-guessing this guy. He immediately called a push, but there was an uppercut in there.
The uppercut landed clean, but Kambosos pushed him down immediately afterwards.
Guy that used to get away with that I'm sure is watching tonight is Lennox Lewis. He used to hit guys and push them down all the time, but he'd pull them kind of forward. Lennox, one of my favorite guys. But that was clear, Denrex, no question. That's why I love this referee.
Lennox Lewis would pull them into the uppercut as well.
Right.
And that was not an uppercut you wanted to chew for breakfast. Because you wouldn't wake up for a week, basically.
Nice stiff jab. Well, that got the attention of Balla, but it hasn't slowed him down too much. There's that uppercut again, and again, that's 3 in the round. So while Kambosos is badly cut by the right eye, it hadn't slowed him down a bit. And he's still landing the heavier blows here in round 8.
He can hit that uppercut off from some very strange angles.
Now that's, Mike, as you know, is when it can be really successful. That uppercut when you don't see it coming. Anthony Joshua's uppercut last week was right out of the textbooks. I was watching the fight, I was waiting for it all night. Nice straight right hand, another right hand by George.
Kambosos, he changed angles there. That's what he did there. And then he did it beautifully. Changed angle through the left hook, and now he's back to the right hand again.
He's hitting and sitting down on these punches, and the blood comes streaming down that eye again.
He's doing pretty well, too, and just in terms of...
Notice the right eye now is cut of Balla.
That's the left hook going to work. There's a right hand that got through.
So Balla is cut in this round, and that's by a punch.
See, the other thing that Kambosos does, he holds long enough to just give the hint of the ref coming in to break it, then he lets him go and lands a shot on the break. Well, I'm not sure how the judges are scoring at Colonel, but I've struggled to give Balla a round since round 1.
Same here.
Which is not to say it's not a competitive fight. There's that southpaw left. There's that uppercut, and it has been there again and again and again. Bang! There's the push down. Dan Rex, the referee, was wide on top of that.
You know, the tendency when you're in a fight is to do that. But all he had to do was throw another punch, and he probably would have gone down anyway. Look at this guy.
He looks happy on life. Someone put a couple of extra bananas on his weapons this morning because he is full of energy.
It's unbelievable. He was hit hard in that last round on a couple of occasions. Plus, he was cut by his own right eye. His was caused by a punch. And Kambosos back in the 5th round was caused by an accidental clash of heads.
Kambosos' best win, I think, has been against Brandon Ogilvie. He made him look very, very ordinary. I almost thought Ogilvie was having a flat night, but this has to be up there because Balla is no easy beat. And,
no, not at all. This is a terrific fight. And again, if our scoring is right, and we've got Kambosos winning all but the first round, which I doubt the judges will have it that way. But if that's the case, it's one of the best lopsided fights I've ever seen.
It's competitive the whole way, and by no means is Kambosos out of the wood yet, because Balla's got a bit of sting on his punches when he sets his feet.
Yes, he has.
But his timing and his rhythm's off at the moment, and that's due to Kambosos.
Well, he went southpaw, then he came back orthodox, now he's back southpaw again.
See how Kambosos just slips around, changes the angles.
Big welt underneath the right eye of Balla, plus the cut. Straight right hand, bangs him right on the nose. Keeps coming forward. He comes with his uppercut of his own, kind of a, call that a sneaky uppercut, because they haven't seen it throughout the course of the night.
They slipped the jab and threw the uppercut, and then did a nice job of coming back with the right hook after it. Nice popping half-beat jab from Kambosos.
It's one of the first times I've seen Balla take a step back. Tries to get a second win. I don't know what happened to him. He just stopped and took a deep breath. It's the first time he's really stepped back. I wonder if something hurt him that we didn't see.
Yeah, either that or he was trying to play possum on the ropes. It's hard to tell. He's back bouncing around like a mad habit.
His legs don't look great right now. Got the hands way down. This isn't the style he's fought most of the fight. And Kambosos is trying to come right through. He doesn't seem to have the same pop.
Well, he's been tagged a lot.
Yeah, he has. And he's been like the Energizer Bunny throughout the course of this fight. Both guys cut. Nobody's down. Very well conditioned. This is a terrific professional prize fight.
So the penultimate round, just one more to go. 9 of 10.
Kambosos flicks again with the right hand.
They've done a good job keeping that cut under control too.
A terrific job.
Nice left hook landed in there.
Kambosos all over him though. He's doing all the scoring.
And good head control there as he turned him out as well.
Boy, I'll tell you, for the amount of shots that Bella's taken, he got some kind of chin. With the exception of that uppercut when he got pushed over, I thought that was a hellacious punch. And here he lands a straight left of his own at the bell. But that's Kambosos' round again.
Another round for Kambosos, but Balla, every now and then he lands something with his feet set, and it just seems to have some sort of impact. I think he's got more power than he allows himself to have, but when he's bouncing around, he doesn't generate the power from his core, or from his feet rather.
Done a terrific job, and that cut has the other side done a nice job on Qamil.
He's also got a bit of a mouse underneath his left eye. And you can see why he's taken plenty of those. Both these boys will have plenty of cuts and bruises when they look in the mirror tomorrow morning.
You're not kidding. They're going to know they were in a prize fight. I want to thank our producer, Michelle Smart, for all her help getting ready for this fight as well from Sky Sport. Pat Leonard, the National Secretary of the NZBBF, 50 years in action. This is round 10 in what has been some kind of fight. We've got it lopsidedly scored in favor of Kambosos, but Balla has made the fight. He's the guy that comes forward all the time. Kambosos under total control throughout the course of this fight. And his belly, his corner must have said, Mike, you need a knockout to win this fight.
Oh, he does indeed, and he's come out with bad intentions. And this is the intensity that we didn't see from Josh Hatherley earlier. I guess it's been like this the whole fight, though. Both boys well skilled.
They don't like each other, and they've showed it in there.
See how Kambosos keeps his head right on the chest. He uses it as a method of control.
And he takes that step back and comes to the uppercut.
There's a lot of good work he's doing, just making him miss shots as well.
And he caught him with the right hand on the inside there. Some of these punches are landing with tremendous authority. They don't seem like much, and you see them, but if you can see right where we are, when you're watching on television, it looks like, well, a punch hit him. But here you can see the sweat fly, the head really feel the concussion of the blast to the head. And I tell you, Kambosos landed some really hard punches.
Well, you've got to remember these guys are 61 kilos too, and they're generating some serious pop. Very entertaining if you're here ringside.
Terry Flanagan watching in the UK. You got a couple of guys that might be interesting to bring to the UK. Kambosos, ranked number 10. Be a good man to fight for a world title.
Kambosos' reliance on that uppercut against better fighters might cost him, though. It's a dangerous punch to throw, even though he's very adept at it.
Well, you know, Mike, when you're in the top 10, you're amongst the better fighters, huh? And he looks pretty good. The heads.
The heads came together there.
You could hear that clap. That was like a brick hitting you in the head.
Well, fortunately, it didn't do any more serious damage to the cut. And Balla's not one for complaining.
Oh, look at this. He smacks him again. And look at this. Balla just keeps coming forward. Left hook. Look at these guys fight. 35, 34, 33 seconds ago. How do you like it, folks? How do you like this fight? I love it. Wow. Uppercut. Left hand.
20 seconds to go.
They don't get any better than this. If you like a prize fight, this has been a war. And down finally he goes. That's the first time he scored down. Counts up to 5 and 6. Danrix might as well stop this. There's no sense in him taking any more.
I think that was back of the head if we look at the replay.
And that's it. It's all over. Danrix let him go out on his feet. That's a big, big fight for Kambosos, and I give all the credit in the world to Balla. Let's see how the judges score this fight. I scored it 99-90.
Yep, and I'm in agreement there. The judges may have a couple of rounds different.
They might.
There were a couple of closer ones, but...
well, just look at the crowd, folks. That was, well, you don't see a better prize fight than that. They deserve every bit of the applause you're getting from the crowd.
That was Ian Ferguson, multiple Olympic gold medalist in canoeing back in 1984, if memory serves me correct.
Look at this finishing. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, they're just basically teeing off. Caution to the wind. Kambosos, just later in this round, he managed to turn him around. Balla turned his back. And they really both just bit down on their mouth guards and threw caution to the wind. And Balla certainly needed it because he's well behind. There was the first right hand, the second, and the third. I have to say, I think they progressively got closer and closer to the back of the head. But it was academic in terms of the scoring of the fight, I suggest. First one landed on the back of the head. Two, and three.
Caught him on the shoulder, but he was going at that stage anyway, Mike.
Yeah, a comfortable win, but a very, very
Ladies and gentlemen,
fight.
can we please have a round of applause for these two fighters? That was epic. After 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Fatipi scores the contest 99-90. Judge Francis scores the contest 98-91. And Fayez Khan scores the contest 98-93 for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue
Not a single moment goes by when I cannot immerse myself entirely in live sport. I can shout and scream in 100 different stadiums, all at the same time. I'm a member of the world's favorite online sports betting company. I am a member of Bet365.
Gamble responsibly.
Filling the water bottles, I wash the bibs that they wear, and I don't mind doing menial tasks because they have to be done.
This is Uncle Buck.
Never met anyone like Buck.
He's a real genuine person who cares about the club and the people in it.
Everyone loves Uncle Buck.
He knows who you are as a person, not just as a footballer.
He's one of the most genuine guys I've ever met.
What you see...
When he's here, day's off to the right start, everything's going to run smoothly.
...is what you get.
He loves the club and loves the boys.
With Uncle Buck.
Are you doing a story on Uncle Buck? Yeah, why? I've got something to tell you. What? He's the reason why the Cowboys won the grand final. Just watch the video.
Thurston sets up for the field goal.
Freeze.
I didn't come to Townsville to be embarrassed by a harebrained goose chase.
Barry Buchanan.
I'm here trying to uncover a story. One of the game's great clubmen.
Now just fast forward.
Or unheralded rugby league mastermind.
Freeze.
Get Buck. See the full story on Bundaberg Rum's YouTube channel.
Today, one more very special feature is joining the already impressive features in the LDV one-ton van. This feature is going to be very popular. Yes, let's welcome the G10 diesel with a powerful turbo diesel engine. With a very attractive price from just $28,990 drive away. You can't beat LDV for value.